Hello everyone, I have another travel album process for you today, and believe it or not, I think this is actually the final process video for my travel album that you will see. I've actually filled the album completely and I've scrapbooked 3 different holidays, but for some reason I haven't filmed as much of it as I thought I had, so I will do a flip through of the album for you because I've, like I said, completely filled it. But yeah, this is the last process video, but never fear because that means there's going to be a lot more project life process videos coming up and things like that. And like I said, I'll do a flip through so you can see the whole album anyway. So on to the video. These photos are from Croatia still, and they are from Plitvice Lakes again, and I had a video with photos from Plitvice Lakes last week. As you can see, it's pretty much a full page spread. Sorry, I cannot talk today at all. This is the third voiceover I've done today and I just cannot talk anymore. Anyway, it's a full page spread of photos from, I think we were on a boat at this point, maybe part of the trip you do on a boat, and I think that's where I took these photos. But as you can see, the water is beautiful, the greenery is beautiful. Unfortunately though, it was pouring down with rain. At first I was really upset about the rain and I almost backed out of doing the tour, but in the end it was kind of funny, and it's one of my favourite memories now with my boyfriend, like traipsing through these like mountains in the rain. It was just funny. They're not, I don't know if they're mountains, they're waterfalls, so it was really high up, but I'm not sure whether they'd be classed as mountains. But as you can see, I've put a wood veneer word there and it says sunny, and then I've put nope because it was pouring with rain, and the majority of the photos have got rainwater on the lens, but I had to put them in anyway because it was just hilarious and it's the kind of memory that, you know, I'll keep. So yeah. I've cut a doily in half and I'm just sticking that on the edge there to add some interest and to fill in some space. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've really done very little journaling in my travel album. You'll definitely see it when I do my flip through. I haven't really journaled at all, and I'm not a journaler in general. I do keep a diary of sorts in my planners, and I do like a weekly journal kind of thing, but in my scrapbooks I'm really not a journaler. I wish I was, because sometimes I think I'll regret it if I don't have stories written down, but at the same time, if anything's really important then I'll write it down, and if it's not, I just leave it. But yeah, even in my travel album I still haven't written down very much. So I don't really like this card very much, but I've had it sat around for ages and it kind of went with the colours in this little kit stash that I'd made myself for my travel album, so I thought I would use it as a title card for the photo on the left, which is the largest waterfall in Croatia, and I'm sure it was called like Veliki Slap or something, which I might be wrong. I might Google it now and realise that actually it's called something completely different, but I'm sure this is what it's called. So I'm titling the card with these thickers that I picked up in Hobbycraft. Hobbycraft have really upped their thicker game, at least in my area anyway. They've got lots and lots of thickers now, and they've started buying in some of the American brands of stuff, so there's some American craft scrapbooking stuff for once. I was quite impressed with that. It's been that way for the last year or so now, and they did say they were going to be changing up the stock every 12 weeks or something like that, but that didn't happen at all. They've had some of the same stuff in stock now for like over a year, but it's okay. I'll forgive them because the thickers are much better now. I'm using some of these transparent stickers from Chamel's new collection Starshine. I really like the motifs, but I do really struggle with see-through stickers, and I feel the same way about acetate embellishments as well. I very rarely use acetate embellishments from like ephemera packs. I tend to give them away. I'm not sure what it is. I like cardstock, I think. So I've shifted the cards around a little bit as it made more sense to me to have that title card in the middle. It just looked kind of strange to me off to the right in the end. And that bottom card was intended to be a journaling card, but as I was just saying to you, I just don't really journal, and I couldn't really think of anything to say that I needed to. I feel like you can see from my face in the photo how happy I am to be there, and other than that there isn't really anything else to say. So I decided to use it as a filler card of sorts, and I've stuck the globe sticker there from the sticker sheet, and I think I put down a little suitcase as well. I've said it to you before, when I'm recording a voiceover on my phone, the banner completely blocks what I'm doing, so I have to just guess. So I'm going to guess that I've put down the globe sticker and the suitcase sticker, and then I've just stamped, I can't remember what it says, a little memory or something like that, and that came in a Gossamer Blue kit. I'm not sure which month it was, so I apologise, but the stamps are exclusive to Gossamer Blue anyway, so even if I did know what month, it probably wouldn't be much use to you. So I'm just sticking these cards together. Again, I've said it before, but I don't like my cards to wiggle around in the pockets, and I just find that sticking them together helps with that. So as you can see, that filler card, I just left it with those stickers and the stamp, and I feel like it looks alright, but of all of my pages in my travel album, this is probably one of my least favourite. I don't know. I like sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. I prefer sort of airy things, and I feel like all the colours in this are a bit heavy. But I really wanted to include all the photos of the waterfall, so I just had to work with what I had. Just sticking down this last card. I probably should have cut all of this out. I think I'm going to go back to this this page though, because I have some glossy accents now, so I'm going to go back and stick down all those stickers properly, because cardstock stickers really do not stick very well. The foam ones tend to be pretty good, but the cardstock ones are just awful. Oh look, I have gone back to this filler card. I've got a little wood veneer. I don't know what it says. I filmed these videos a really long time ago, okay? See, I keep having to fiddle around with that title to get it to stick. So here we go, a little rundown of my pages. As you can see, I did a few filler cards and a title card, and that was it. I didn't embellish the others because I feel like they're pretty grand by themselves. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.